Hey guys, this is Doug with Liberty Disaster Relief and Fellowship of the Martyrs.com. Also thechurchofliberty.com, which is really outdated and needs to be completely redone. If there's any web design folks out there that would like to volunteer to do a little bit of work on that website, we'd sure appreciate it. The other two have got recently updated. I'm over here at the food pantry today. I'm not trying to make you seasick. Sorry about that. I'll stand still. I was just over here late for a quick meeting with somebody, and some really cool developments there. We'll see what the Lord does, but I just wanted to show you the food pantry. Today it has been exceptionally good day as far as food donations and stuff. We got a giveaway tomorrow morning. This is one of the vans wouldn't run. Actually, the only running van wouldn't run on Sunday, so I didn't get to go do the bread deliveries at several congregations that we normally do. So we got that normally I would have got rid of, plus the run today was really big, and then we'll go out again tomorrow morning. While the food giveaway is going on, they'll be out getting more stuff to get us ready for Thursday. But I just wanted to give you the quickie tour of the food pantry so you can get a sense of what God is doing here. Now, there are those that say, this ain't so miraculous. Anybody could do this. Okay, well then go do it. You know, God bless you, go do it. And I expect the Lord will help if you're feeding the hungry and clothing the naked and caring for folks, because that's doing deliverance. We do a lot of deliverance. Satan loves hopelessness and despair and fear and hunger. And by just giving somebody that's hopeless a meal, you deliver demons off of them. I mean, you beat the tar out of some of those voices that say, nobody's ever going to help me, I'm going to starve to death, I have no hope. You know, those demonic voices that whisper get neutered when you hand somebody a sandwich, when you give them a gallon of milk and some eggs and whatever. And anyway, I'll show you, over here we got bread. I got to back up to try and get it in frame here. These are all boxes of bread that are pretty much 24 to 48 hours worth of pickup. All that bread. Here we got the fridges. This is all deli stuff, sub sandwiches. I mean, I gotta move. I don't know if my arm's long enough to get that in the camera. That is a lot of sub there. We're gonna probably tomorrow and the next day start getting the Super Bowl leftovers of whatever didn't sell, platters and trays and all kinds of stuff that the grocery stores had left over from Super Bowl. Here's another fridge. Those are chili, soup, salad, sandwiches, fried chicken. This is all sushi right in here, or California rolls. More California rolls. That's all subs there. Subs. Now, people ask me, you know, do I need to bring money for food if I come stay with you? No, you don't need to worry about food. Down here we got all kinds of cheeses and fancy bries and all kinds of stuff. This is nice. A little Swiss goat's milk. We actually got to freeze a lot of the milk because we don't have enough refrigerator space. We could use probably, I don't know, a dozen more refrigerators actually. We're going to outgrow this, I believe, this year. I don't see any way that we finish the year in this facility with this equipment, the way the needs are increasing. This one's pretty well empty, but I think that's about the only one. Here we got little turkey breasts. Can I just say, this is a sure sign that the world is coming to an end. Okay? When these came in today, I just about just crying and understanding how close we are to the end of everything. This is one of the great blasphemies. I can't even tell you. I don't know if we can zoom in on this. Can you see what that says? These are turkey little smokies. Okay, turkey, let me see, maybe that'll work better. There you go. Turkey little smokies. Okay? What the heck is the world coming to? Whose idea was that, and what kind of satanic, demonic evil has taken over this world? That's what I got to say about that. Okay, let me zoom back out. Okay, this is eggs, milk, more eggs, grapes, biscuity things, dip things. This is all little milks, little yogurts. A lot of that stuff we freeze, which is perfectly fine because we just don't have space. This is all kinds of meat, more meat, smoked meat, orange juice, more meat. Over here we got milk, frozen orange juice, other juices. They'll really only be in the freezer for a little while. Here we got mashed potatoes, more meat. That box is all hot dogs for the big hot dog events in the park later. Here we got strawberry milk, except I dropped that one and crushed the top, but it doesn't leak. We got bacon, more meat, dogs, turkey legs, more meat, more milk, big old hams. Those are for special occasions. In that room I got Ziploc bags and chemicals and cleaners and whatever that gets donated over there. We got a really nice cake there. I'm going to put this in the close-up mode there. Over here we got all kinds of brownies, stuff. We just grab a handful of the little knicky-knack stuff in there. We got a whole bunch of fruit cups. Those are all fruit cups more there too. Now over here we got all kinds of baked goods, cookies, donut holes. There's a big old sheet cake down there for somebody's birthday. Lots and lots of donuts. On this shelf over here we've got flour, sugar, cereal, all kinds of juice bags, pasta and stuff. And over here, this is where the boxes get made up. I can't even get it all in the camera here, but we have this grocery shelf. We put 18 of these banana boxes in a row, and then somebody will take one of the carts here, and people will work their different stations, and they'll put 18 milks or 18 yogurts or 18 deli sandwiches on a cart, and then a couple of guys that are here will put them all in, all of the boxes, and then they'll hand them to somebody at the table who hands them to somebody as they're at the door. Now I want to show you this. Folks are going to be coming in the door tomorrow, and they'll all try and get inside because it's cold. And then they'll sign in at the table, and then they'll come in here where the produce is. Okay, now this is, okay. Again, let me just try and give you the overview here. All of these tables are packed full of produce. Now, if you've been watching the videos for a really long time since we were out, we were doing this every Saturday at the free store, and there wouldn't be this much. Now we're doing this 3 days a week, and we're overflowing with stuff. Let me just show you. Here's all kinds of apples, oranges, lemons, bananas, salad, cantaloupes, more salad, lots of bag salads. We have to throw lots of those away. Here's some oranges. Okay, he don't look too good, but that one's beautiful. Sometimes we'll get a whole box because there's a couple of those in there, and they don't want to deal with it. I think I missed. Here we got avocados, more avocados. They're like, I don't know, $20 each or some crazy. I don't even know retail. I know that's not right, but peppers. Okay, he's just got a little wrinkly right there, but he's beautiful. It's beautiful. Okay, you get one cracked one, but pick around it. I got all kinds of peppers and squashes, corn, onions. These are cherries. And we try the best we can. We'll go through again in the morning and pick through whatever didn't make it. We really need to have some pigs and chickens because they could eat some of this stuff. We got more lettuce, cauliflower, zucchini, squash, mushrooms, radishes, onions, rutabagas, jicamas, potatoes, salad, more salad, loose green beans, cabbage. Look at that. Okay, can I just say for a minute, okay, what food pantry anywhere is going to give you artichokes? I mean, and Brussels sprouts. There's some more avocados and oranges and other stuff mixed in there. But look at that, 3 beautiful artichokes. More peppers, lots of jalapenos and anchos and chili de árbol and all kinds of stuff. Habaneros under there. All kinds of loose. We got parsley. We got carrots, onions, cilantro, kale. More taters. And then over here we got more squash, more zucchini, eggplant. Okay. That's just a really nice looking eggplant. You got a little boo-boo right there. But you just pray, God will heal it. It'll be fine. That's a beautiful eggplant right there, you know. Oranges, perfectly good bananas, peppers, there's more zucchinis in there, lots of squashes today, oranges, variety there, Brussels sprouts, asparagus. We got these living lettuce things. These are cool. They have a little reservoir at the bottom where it actually has the root of the lettuce actually growing in a little pot of water. So it's still actually so fresh it's still growing while you buy it at the store, which is a gimmick, I'm sure, but only in America. We got all these grow-it-yourself herbs with chives that you can plant. They got their roots and everything, and grow them in your window box. And if we just had more room, we could be growing all this stuff. Lemongrass and basil. There's more lettuce. Here's bags of already chopped broccoli and cauliflower and sprouts and stuff. And over here we got more apples and taters and sweet potatoes, and we don't even have time to sort it and get it all organized. This is about as good as we had time for today because we still had to mop and clean and wash stuff down and sort through the eggs and get all the broken ones out and wash down the other ones. And it's a good 4, 5, 6 volunteers to do this, and which is far more than the commitment we used to have, because God keeps sending wonderful, sweet people. There's cantaloupes and squashes and oranges. Okay, he don't look too good, but you know, never know. We'll throw him away. We got salad kits with dressing in them. We got more peppers, and so they'll come in here and take what they need, and even then there'll be leftovers. Just like when Jesus fed the 5,000, there was 12 baskets of leftovers. When he fed the 4,000, there were 7 baskets of leftovers, and disciples had plenty to take themselves. The Lord says not to muzzle the ox when they're trading the grain. The ones doing the work get to pick what they want. So I think that's entirely biblical. Anyway, I'm going to go back in here, and it's a little warmer in here because of the we don't heat the building too much, and it's warmer in here because all the refrigerators are running all the time. In fact, in the summer we got to air condition it. We got a little air conditioner over there. We got to air condition it like crazy, full blast all the time, because of the it's not connected to the central air in this room, and the compressors from all the refrigerators and freezers run full bore in the summer. Anyway, well, I did the numbers for January. We fed about 4,000 again, just like in December. That's more than 10% of the population of this city, of this town. And they're not all from this town, you know, but it's a lot of folks. And doing it on little peanuts of a budget. January was pretty tough, financially speaking. People spent a lot of money at Christmas, or they're snowed in, or I don't know what, but we could sure use your help. So if God moves on you to participate in what we're doing here, I believe this is good ground. I'll make a video and show you the vans we use, the equipment we use, the places we live. There's no extravagances here. There's no, except for the food. We eat pretty good, but nobody's getting rich. Nobody's buying a bass boat. Nobody's buying a jet plane. Everything that comes in is being spent right back out on the people that have a need, and We do a lot of deliverance here. A lot of people that are upset and sad and lonely and lost, and they come here for the first time broken, and we hug them and we love them and we overflow onto them and just feed them the best we can, and they know that they've got friends now, and they come back and we see them week after week get better. If we can save somebody $50 worth of groceries, that's $50 toward their water bill or their prescriptions or their rent or something that wasn't going to get paid otherwise. So, I think the city owes us a little something, because there's a lot of water bills and electric bills that wouldn't get paid so that people could eat, or maybe they just eat ramen noodles and peanut butter and jelly. But that's another way to lose productivity. Hunger is a good way to keep folks from being as productive and energetic and focused and intelligent, frankly, as you need to be. Kids need to have breakfast. Kids need to have lunch, and so they'll focus better. Well, it's no different with grown-ups either. So anyway, if you feel like participating in this, if you feel like helping and sowing a little seed into this, we could use your help. There's lots of things you could do, but particularly financially right now, we could really use the help. We've got bills with the rent and the utilities, and all of that stuff is perpetually behind. And it'd sure be great if somebody that's out there that's part of the body of Christ would decide that we don't need more pews, we don't need more stained glass, we need to feed the hungry, we need to build the distribution systems, we need to say the hard things that might actually change things, that might actually get people out of dead religion and into a living, breathing relationship with Jesus Christ. Well, I'm willing to say whatever to whoever as loud as I have to, and I believe the Lord's going to provide some opportunities to go out and confront prosperity pastors and poke them in the eye and see what happens. So if you want to help, you can email to FOTM@Fellowship of the Martyrs, or PayPal to FOTM@Fellowship of the Martyrs. I sure appreciate it, and may God bless you. I got to answer the phone now. Bye.